Wade, não dá pra torcer, a gente só pode torcer depois da bandeirada, porque eles deixam a gente
confuso. Isso é verdade. Não tem corrida.
Opa, alguém. Quem foi?
Foi pra grama.
Bonilha.
O Daniel Almeida assusta todo mundo, até a gente aqui na cabine. Olha só a imagem recuperada pra você, vai mostrando. Pegou a zebrinha ali, né, meu amigo? Tinta com água.
Tinta com água já era.
Não dá certo não, por melhor que sejam os pneus utilizados aqui na Fórmula 1600. E o bico parece que deu uma variada ali também, né?
Mostrou pagando serviço. Isso tudo é replay, viu, gente?
Não se assustem, não se assustem. E a gente tem o André 8 posições.
Mostrando o pessoal que gosta de andar na chuva, né? Para ganhar 17 posições não é à toa.
Eu sempre acho esse... Digamos que o Lélio foi um pouquinho otimista, né?
Foi demais, quis recuperar. Foi sim. A pista tá seca.
Tá. Imagem recuperada, vai pegar um tantinho, olha lá. Já saiu de lado, pegou de lado, traseira, destruiu a asa.
Olha,
todos os vídeos. Ó, vai.
E foi.
Foi. Nossa Senhora.
Meu amigo, não. Olha só a imagem recuperada. Vamos tentar
o que
entender.
Aconteceu aí.
O Up, o Sandero passou. Nossa.
Ai.
Olha isso,
Caramba!
rapaz.
Caramba!
Que imagem!
Meu pai do céu!
Meu Deus!
Rapaz!
E é o Celta ali da equipe Reis.
Novo?
Não, é
Aqui
atrás
ó.
a rodada agora.
Foi com o Sigma.
Sigma. Sigma.
Será que houve toque? Eu não sei se houve toque aí não, hein?
Mas também que inteligência dele deixar o carro rolar de 107 vai rodar. Olha lá. Pim! E ele acaba rodando, e ele não. O Onix segue. A Mercedes
Exato.
rodou.
E aí perdeu muito tempo, né? Não chegou a perder posição. E a bela tentativa balançou.
Mas outro cara vai dar nele, então.
Vamos ver o que rolou aí.
Mas cadê o cara?
Mas, hein?
Porra, tanto lugar
Ô,
pra
Luque,
ir.
não é assim, não é por aí, Luciano Monteiro.
Levem esse carro. Olha lá a imagem, ó. Olha o que rolou.
Imaginei que tinha sido isso mesmo. Acabou rodando para dentro.
Mas foi forte pro guarda-reio, hein, rapaz?
Foi.
Tem alguma coisa meio esquisita ali.
Talvez tivesse algum...
Mercedes com o protótipo.
E foi um acidente mais feio que a gente teve
Foi o
nessa
mais
edição.
feio que a gente teve exatamente nessa edição. O protótipo aí do Léo Yoshi, do Sarim Carlesso, do Leandro Totti, do César Júnior e do Edu Pimenta, né? O protótipo AJR. Essa panca feia. É o seguinte, ó. Você que tá vendo aí, acabei de postar lá no meu Instagram alguns dos principais momentos. E aí o momento exato da rodada do Tom Costa Wagner na entrada da reta oposta. Uma rodada esquisitona do Tom Costa Wagner ali. Moçada que vinha de trás segurou. Oliveira, da divisão 1 também ali, dando a sua rodada. E tem mais disputa aí. A imagem recuperada para você, a gente mostra com safety car por conta desse lance que você vai revendo aí, ó. Passou reto ali o Opala do Chicão Farinos. Se aconteceu isso, olha como ele estava próximo já ali para brigar pela terceira posição de prova. E eu tenho a impressão que o pneu traseiro tá furado, hein? Pneu traseiro esquerdo. Talvez por isso ele tenha perdido um pouco de contato. Que pelotão da frente ali, já tem toque ali, complicou, vai ter panca. Segurou do jeito que pôde ali o Cleaver. Aí tem gente rodando para todo lado e temos prova para ser paralisada e interrompida, hein? A escapada do Opala do Douglas Toff. Com isso ele deve perder algumas posições, né? Ele vinha já pela 28ª, vai rever aí na imagem, olha só. Teve um toque à frente dele, ele foi tentar tirar, conseguiu tirar. O carro do Cássio Cortes, o Voyage Preto, já passou. Já rodou ali também o Tom Costa Wagner com o Passat azul.
El ataque del contador por fuera. Beto abarca, Joaquín por seguido. Toca Nasaki Junior. Se queda cruzado en el final.
Oh, I think there's some oil up there. A change of surface flag may be required at turn 5. Have the leaders got through unscathed? Some of them have. Oh, big moment right in front of Mike McLaughlin. The 15 Escort spinning out there. Oh, there's plenty of oil up top there. Every single car. Turn 3. Every man has to stay in order, and every man and lady, if we take Paige Lindenberg into account. Oh, Morgan Root is out of shape. Morgan Root has come together, I think, with the big Galaxy. Yes, indeed. Morgan Root and Pastorelli have crashed out at turn 1. So already big action here in what? Oh, that is huge. That's turn 4. That's turn 4 straight through the barrier and over the barrier, in fact. Is that 992? It is. It's Pommershine.
Same place.
Get that back a bit, and I wonder if he actually sat back from the line so he didn't wheel spin.
Oh no! Shin takes out Laporte. That is going to be a full course caution because they're both stuck in the tyres. That was you know, I saw that from.
Yeah, we obviously saw the end of the spin, so yeah, it actually all started a little bit earlier. It was a little bit wide on the way into turn 2 and 3 there, a little bit offline. Would have picked up a very, very accomplished driver.
Let's have a little look. That's just high up.
Yeah, so I was actually talking to Paul a little bit earlier today, and he's been struggling with that corner. That's his one corner that he's off on the outside of the track. And here's that last lap. These two very, very lucky to finish.
Deep, makes contact with the back of Giddy's Merc. Off goes one of the GT4 machines.
Says James, the exit of turn 1, keeping his foot up at though. All 3 teammates into turn 1. So Sam Fillmore trying up the inside of hearing. So as we watch
in the background there, look at it. Look at how much speed it carries.
Yeah, super quick into there. So
he may have avoided the wall.
So he's just on the brakes. So he's actually come off the brake. You can see the brake pedals on.
Something's odd there.
So something is some sort of failure or...
Trying to carry that pace round the outside. Off goes Penny. John Penny's gone off. Winston would take the quickest lap of the race there. Okay, so we think race control may have a little bit of work to do. Just debriefing some of the incidents that have unfolded after this race.
Noel Simpson with a little off-track excursion, following by a spin at the end. Get him behind.
Is that Solorinsa? What's happened to the front of that car? Top 10, the pair of them, so they're fighting for those final spots in the 10.
Brian Round.
Somehow avoids body there, but he's now right at the tail of the field behind John Penny. And around goes. What our cameraman was chasing.
Alex Hawley.
Brakes. It was already out there, so that's come from one of our faster cars. We come through. He's just come down.
Just got touched.
I think that's 24 is.
And also the GT4 RS drivers. So, 2 divisions once again, and a repeat of last time. This is Neil Lofterod, who's come out of the pit lane exactly what happened before. Put the power on, coming out of the pit lane, the car. Look, and again! 3rd time this is happening. So, who is that? That's car 15. That's Ernst Interbau, Ariel Levy trying to fight back. There's all sorts of drama behind. 3, 4 abreast. Somehow they make it. There's one that doesn't. Is that Josh Stanton? And certainly it was the latter part of that lap. The rest of the field still fighting for position further back. And Levi gets together with Matthias Joubert. So Joubert manages to afternoon. At the moment, he's the new leader. Giltrap up to 2nd. Philip Ugran coming under pressure from Horst Felix Felbermeyer and car spinning. That really was Josh Stanton. This time with Giuseppe Ghieri. Look to the inside. Is there going to be a gap? Vollett, will he shut the door? He sweeps around the other side. They make contact. And both cars go spinning. Seb Hopkins says, I'll have some of that.
And here we see a big lockup by the man with car numbers 18.
Yeah, it just seems he's got it locked and just can't quite release that front left tyre. And then once he's onto this dusty part of the track, which is never used to see the fronts end lock up, there's no grip whatsoever, and he's almost a passenger at that point. So
You can see in the Pro M Class. Oh, there was a touch. And we saw a spin. Oh, and then
no, a bit. Well, no, Peter. Obviously, although we got a spinner out there, see 902 cars just spun out on the track. So the first spin we see.
As we're having a bit of a recap, we see Robert Renard.
There he went. I guess so. Back end in.
So two possibilities. He's got caught up with...
Replay of this, and we'll talk your way through it. You can see the rain coming down, and that's the first car that couldn't turn into the barrier, and then it's the BMW coming on, and
he goes into the other one.
But it was full side-by-side contact.
Yeah.
She's going to have the best run into the corner to keep the most speed, and she's going to do one of them. She's going to get both of them. No, the 71 stays up. There's contact between the 71 and Simmons. Now we've got the 27 off as well. As they all come out, we've got two cars. And here we go. That's the Sidorov out underneath. He's hit him. He's absolutely T-boned the 32. That's Sidorov into the
car and the number 88 that got together going into the hairpin. That's Dominic Starkweather and Todd Coleman, Van der Ster and Archangel Aster. It was the one that I saw off the circuit first of all, and that was a big slide by Will Talley. I think he got tagged by someone else, pushed sideways. There was a little tap from the 64, Chris Wilson in the TGM Aston Martin, and that
at the front here with Mikey Taylor, number 17, and John Morley in number 61. Jordan Wisely is an interesting story. I mean, here with a fantastic win at Petit Le Mans at Michelin Raceway. Let's have a look and see what happened. The car just sort of stepped out.
that was an odd one. It's
forward here and look up ahead. Takes in a lot of speed. Look how much of that curb he eats. Just loses the tail before he has to change direction. Big in
through the chicane first of all. Well, into Europol, into the inside of Spike, and then following through. What was the third car?
It wasn't in Europol, it was TDM.
Well, right. Thank you, Nick. Good hustle on that. Exactly what we expect from our crowd strike pit. Mike Conway, because he was absolutely... He was catching up to the Ranch 74 car. And he just checked up a little bit too hard, locked up the left front Michelin, which spun him around. I suspect that's what's happened here. As he came through, he just lost it on the bump, took a tiny bit too much curb. Actually, it's not the fact he took the curb.
It's come through that turn one bottleneck there. See a big stack up, the 20 cars involved once again. They've had a rough day in the same location. Yeah, the Ryan Dames car with Rahal Frey behind the wheel has to take evasive action there.
I don't know what led stack up. Not sure what led to the 20 car to the Acura number 10.
Just gets in deep. The fronts may have been locked there. Just kind of T-bones the Corvette.
BMW program, Neil Verhagen in his debut doing a fantastic job, and he just got into the 023. He's been on the radio saying he's
here for our leader, the Brazilian Felipe Nasr.
And around goes the BMW. Contact for the 24.
End up on the infield somewhere, and that is exactly what happened a moment or two ago to the Lightning McQueen car. Well, he got a push there. He absolutely got a push. Who was he? Car's lengths, finishes 11th.
Oh my goodness.
He'd made his bid for freedom a little bit too early, had a quick car, Julian Da Costa. But then, almost in a separate incident, it was all going wrong for Da Costa. Heather Hadley looked like she might have had...
It's clearly a lot of pent-up energy, everybody going back and watching the race after it took place last night. Why wouldn't you? Especially if you were involved. Yes, someone really speared across the nose.
Steering wheel. All kinds of data logger. Oh, sideways! And a huge sideways swipe. And this is two cars right at the fastest part of the circuit.
Preston Pardus and Nathan Nicholson. Preston Pardus losing it and actually sliding up into the wall. Came down.
With cars coming through. And it's so easy to be unsighted there, Shea.
It really is.
That's quick. That's quick down there. They've not scrubbed up off that much speed.
No, and even when you see the yellows from that far away, it is hard to get the car slowed down.
Contact on the banking.
They have a new tire for Zillage, but with this lap and probably two more to go, is it worth it? That's the 55. That's Jonathan.
Now I've seen
I think the 22 got help as well from John Dodouin, possibly from the 39, or from Celine Roland, who came through a bunch.
Chicane for the final time. He's on his own. We saw this yesterday. I'm not sure there's enough going on. And side by side again, that's another accident. And this time it's Aaron John.
Avec un très bon départ de Louis Gerbozon, on n'entendait pas moins du vainqueur de cette catégorie. Attention derrière, ça a touché entre, me semble-t-il, Emmanuel. Le papa. Il est là. Oh, grosse bise le papa. Allez, ça doit... voilà, on refait un petit peu le bord de piste. Voilà, bien évité. Il faut être patate.
Cade Higday right here. Oh, there's the bump right there. B. Elliott to second. Elliott, wow. Leader with the white flag out. Nicola, look out, red. We got him upside down hard. Stop. Chamberlain, your leader. Oh, pants on the ground.
It's going to be right here. He goes to the outside, and as he does it, very similar to how Ken Roxon went down.
But check this out with RJ Hampshire late in the race.
He's going to try to make the pass, and as he does that, he accelerates on the outside, and it was really... Guy just getting up. Yes, these conditions can be tough, but the speeds are going to be slower.
Whoa, he's down!
Another bad race.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah. He lays it down. What happens there is he starts to lean the bike over.